Petplex, the name your pet should know. Call 929-3300.
Hi guys, thanks for joining us again. This is Petplex Animal Hospital's YouTube channel, and I'm Allie, your host. Today we're going to talk about how you can do nail trims at home. So the first thing you want to talk about when you're talking about doing nail trims at home is talking about the different tools you use. So there's different type of nail trimmers, and everybody will appreciate something different. So try a couple different kind and see what works best for you. I put together a diagram, and I'm going to go over each type of nail trimmer we have here at the clinic. So I'll insert that here. Okay guys, here you see we have our 4 different types of nail clippers. The first one you see are the safety nail clippers. Now I refer to these as the safety nail clippers because they have a little safety knob on here that you can flip up that can block you from cutting too much of your dog's nail off. So that is our safety clippers. The next clippers you'll see here are our standard nail clippers. This is generally what we use because normally we're pretty confident in how far we can get to the quick. So as your confidence goes up, you can maybe graduate to these ones because they are a little bit easier to use. Next clippers we have here are our cat clippers. They look like little tiny scissors, but you can see that's where the nail will go in. And then you just clip them like so. Lastly, we have our guillotine clippers. And they look like so. The nail goes in and it goes up like this, just like a guillotine. These ones are a little bit harder to maneuver, so I don't generally recommend these, but if some people have trouble with the standard or the safety clippers, these might be an option that is a little bit easier for you to maneuver, but again, I do find them a little bit more difficult to use. Okay, so now that we've gone over the tools that you'll need, we're going to go ahead and talk about anatomy. So the anatomy of the nail is important to know because there is a vein that goes through the nail. I've made a diagram and I'm going to insert that here. Alright guys, so as you can see, I drew you a little diagram. You can see here, this is our nail. Here's where the blood supply starts. This is the vein of the foot, also called the quick. And this is traditionally where we cut. As you can see, it's before the quick. Okay, and here's the nail from the angle, like if you're looking down like this at the nail. So we have our toe here with all the fluff, and then we have our nail. This white area is the hard shell of the nail. And when you've cut back appropriately to our cut line, you will see a black dot in the middle, and you're getting close to the quick then. So that's when you know you need to stop, when you see this telltale black/gray dot in the middle of the nail. Alright guys, this is Kickstand, our clinic cat, and he's going to be our dummy today, showing us how to restrain cats for nail trims. Our first option is always in standing and offering food as a distraction. Kickstand doesn't so much like that though, so we're going to try laying him on his side next. So as you can see, Kayla's just kind of rubbing his ears and holding him down. This is a very gentle form of restraint, and it's very less is more. If you need more control, or you feel like your pet will appreciate being scruffed more, you could always try that at home, but some cats do get overstimulated by that. So just try it out and see what works best for your pet. We're still going to offer him food as a distraction. Next form of restraint we're going to try is him sitting on Kayla's lap and trimming the nails that way. So this normally works best for kittens and small dogs, but in adult cats you can get away with it for a short amount of time. Okay, so we're all done. This might be a form of restraint that we kind of work into just because you do have to move quickly in the order cat for this form of restraint. So now that we're all done talking about cat restraint, lastly I just want to mention, keep in mind that all the ways I'm going to show you of restraining your pets at home for nail trims do involve 2 people. It's really hard to do it by yourself, and it makes it so much easier if you have a helping hand like Kayla. Hi guys, this is Cinca. She is going to be our nail trim dummy dog today. This is our technician Ashley's dog. So we're going to start with different forms of restraint for dogs. The first one is just going to be Ashley standing here, scratching her ears and loving on her. We can offer her forms of treats. We have some canned food here. she might enjoy. And these are welcome distractions for dogs when you're doing nail trims, and it also makes it associated with something nice. Alright, the next form of restraint I'm going to touch on is if your dog is in standing or in sitting, but you don't want to be close to their face for whatever reason, you can kind of hold their face up to your leg, and that is a very less is more restraint. That's a respectful body language to the dog, and it's also very minimal and keeps you away from trouble but gives you control of the head. So just like that. So for small dogs, it's a little bit different. Normally they'll be on a table, and you can either hold their head by taking your arm and coming across like this and having their head lay in the crook of your elbow. Or you can do, just like we talked about a little bit ago with kickstand, you can hold them in your lap and trim nails quickly. Normally small dogs are used to being held, so it's easy to do that pretty quickly in your lap. Thanks, Cinca. Alright, now that you've seen a cat and a dog nail trim and you're fully equipped to go out on your own, I do want to mention that this is a training process, not only for yourself but for your pet. So it's important that we make this a positive experience for them. Again, offering things as a distraction, maybe their favorite toy, some peanut butter, anything that will distract them will also make this fear-free. Make sure you give them a treat afterwards so that way they start to associate it with the treat and not so much the nail trimming. Alright, so lastly, I just want to touch on being fear-free. So that means a couple different things. Keep in mind, less is always more when you're restraining your pet. And not every way of restraint is going to work best for every pet. Some ways to keep it fear-free is to offer them a goodie like canned food, peanut butter, baby food as a form of distraction, and also giving them a treat afterwards. Okay, and our service of the week is going to be obviously nail trims. We can do nail trims on dogs, cats, small rodents like hamsters, rats, rabbits, gerbils, guinea pigs. Some technicians will also do beak and feather trimming for birds if you need that. So I'll insert now our price list on different nail trims, teeth trimming for rats, beak trimming, etc. right now. It's important to mention that if you do quick your dog at home, there are things that you can do. You can pack the nail with flour, you can pack the nail with cornstarch, or you can purchase what's called Quick Stop over the counter at your local pet store. This is a sulfur-based powder that clots blood, so that way it stops the bleeding quickly. So there are different things that you can do at home. The important thing is to make sure that this is a positive experience for your pet. And also, don't get discouraged. Everybody had to start somewhere. Okay guys, thank you so much for watching. If you like this channel, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. And if you could hit that subscribe button, we'd really appreciate it. I'm so excited you guys came back to join us, and I hope to see you at our next video. Thanks, bye! I don't have glasses on.
to say about that. Erica, what was I gonna say?